With this food tour, Kripal, where are we at next?
Well, we're at a place called Uncle Egg Rice. Yes. And in Bengaluru, we love our eggs and rice.
Nice.
But our egg rice is a little different from what you would have experienced in your part of the world. This one is spicy and banging with flavor.
Awesome. My mouth is watering. Kripal is there. Uncle Egg Rice, here to eat fried rice with egg curry. We're gonna see a little bit of the process. Oh, he's slicing up the eggs right now. We've got a fresh batch of the egg curry being made right now. Hard-boiled eggs, salt goes in, black pepper goes in, coriander powder, turmeric powder goes in. Okay.
Chili powder. Some coriander.
So you've got all that dry spice plus soy sauce goes in. What a combination. Right. Oh, look at all that chili powder.
What you didn't see at the bottom also, there's capsicum there and also some green chilies that are brought in,
great.
along with some onions too.
Great.
This is a secret sauce.
Okay, the secret sauce, secret gravy is going to go in.
So this is a gravy that has tomato as its base, has some cashew.
Oh, okay. Okay, now we're going to move over to the dish that you have to eat the curry with, the fried rice.
This is the garlic paste.
Okay. Garlic paste goes in.
Onions.
Nice. Yes, his famous capsicum slicing. Yes.
You've seen that, right?
Yes. Oh, what a move.
That's a pro move here.
That's a pro move. His air slicing, capsicum, bell pepper slicing skills are incredible. He ninjas that bell pepper. Mint goes into the recipe.
Some mint that goes into it.
Fantastic. Oh, that aroma's coming out. The onions, the bell peppers.
Also, if you notice, he's also using the tender stalk of the mint as well.
Oh, yes.
From a flavor perspective, right?
That's amazing.
So it's not just the leaf, but also the tender stalk of the mint. Some salt.
Okay. Now the aroma of that mint is coming out in that oil, tempering it down.
Garam masala.
Garam masala, okay.
Coriander powder and some turmeric. Red chili powder. And now the eggs. 30 eggs.
30 eggs. 30 eggs go in. Dude, yeah. Oh man, 30 eggs go in. What I didn't realize it was going to be egg fried rice with egg curry. I thought it would just be plain fried rice with egg curry. So it's egg on top of egg. Yes. A little bit of salt goes in. Oh, the black pepper, yes.
Chili powder.
Yes.
Soy sauce.
Soy sauce. Thank you. Oh, that feels amazing on your fingers. You can feel like the crumbliness of the scrambled eggs within the rice and the softness of the rice and the masala.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so tasty. Oh, man. It's so light and fluffy.
It is.
And the background texture on its own, but a mixed blend of spices. The crunch of the onion.
Subtle, but you could still taste it. Now
that created into
on your plate. Do a bit of the capsicum. That's right. Oh, right.
Truly stands so, and that is rolls. The coconut shell rolls around the plate.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That coconut shell idli wants to get away from us, Mark. It doesn't want to be eaten.
It doesn't want to surrender to us.
So if you notice, Mark, this coconut shell idli has a bunch of different things. So this, Mark, is the coconut shell. So if you look, so once they scrape the coconut out, that's how they use the idli.
Is the batter a combination of rice and dal or just rice?
It's a uruk dal and a combination of idli rava.
Ah, okay.
It's called rice rava.
As opposed to a metal container, which basically conducts the heat more easily, this one takes longer time for the heat to permeate.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
So the good things always take longer, Mark.
Yes. How long will that steam for now?
25 minutes.
Okay. There's a lot of green in it compared to most idlis that I've seen.
That's right, because typically in idlis, so this is what they call the masala coconut idli. So there's things like curry leaf,
Yes.
a bit of, I think, coriander too goes in. And I think there's also some cumin that goes into
Nice.
this. Yeah, and there's something else that they will add now, which elevates the flavor even more. Coconut oil.
Oh, so it gets a drizzle of coconut oil on the top. And you can see this idli, it actually has expanded quite a lot when it was steamed.
That's
it's
right.
risen, and it's even kind of cracked, and you can see the fluffy sponginess of it, the herbs just sprouting out of it. That's beautiful. I love the natural coconut. That is such a great idea. So we definitely have to taste it first on its own before dipping into the sambar and the chutney.
Yes.
And there's pieces of grated coconut in here too.
That's right.
Oh,
So it's coconut in the coconut
oh,
and the aroma of the coconut oil.
yes. That's
And the
coconut
flavor.
oil. That is taking the idli to a new height. Normally idli is quite plain on its own,
Yeah,
but this one is just studded with flavor and that really nice fermentation to bring out the sourness.
yeah.
Oh man, and the texture. I can't wait to try the sambar. I love scooping it out too. Look at that. Look at that texture. Oh, dip into that sambar.
The challenge is to retrieve as much of the idli as possible.
It almost falls apart. Yeah, it has this like almost pumpkin-y sweetness to it, or onions and a tartness to it, but it's so tasty.
So the sweetness comes from some jaggery that goes into it.
Ah, okay. Oh, it's thick, and it's green too. So there's coconut and maybe green chili or coriander to make it green.
Yeah, so basically there will be mint, there will be
Oh, okay.
coriander, there will be green chili as well. And the
right.
base is usually coconut. And here we also use something called putani, which is like a chana dal. Like the chickpea,
Okay.
the ground chickpea. That's also what goes into the chutney and gives it that grainy sort of a texture.
Oh yeah. A little starchy, yeah. Wow.
We all know ramen. Cheap, quick, and probably the first thing you ever cooked on your own. But what if I told you some of the world's best chefs, even Michelin-starred chefs, actually love ramen too and have their own wild ways of making it? In this video, I asked them one simple question. How do you make ramen? By the end of it, not only will you learn how to take instant noodles to a whole new level, but you'll also pick up a few tricks on how to make affordable food taste incredible fast. We'll start this video with professional chef Esther Choi, a master of Korean cuisine whose skills have taken her from her New York kitchens to competing against some of the best chefs in the world.
Hey guys, it's Chef Esther Choi, and this is how I make my ramyeon even better. So first step, we get some olive oil, fresh basil. We're gonna get our ramyeon, and we're gonna get both our packets. These are the dehydrated vegetables that goes in, and then we're gonna get our soup pot. Get that frying up, and already smells so good. Okay, and then we're gonna add a little bit of tomato sauce. Let it simmer for a bit, and add 2 cups of water, 1 egg. And we're gonna separate the yolk from the white. So we have the egg yolk, the egg white, and to the egg yolk, some freshly grated Parmigiano and Reggiano. If you know a little bit about cooking, you know this is a base to a great carbonara.
Oh yeah.
And by that time, your broth should have come to a nice little simmer. Let's go ahead and add our ramyeon.
Yeah, since you toasted the spices, the broth is a little darker than I
Yeah,
remembered.
well, it's also the tomato. It's a deep red color.
Yeah.
but it's not because of the spice, it's because of the tomato. You don't want the noodles to overcook. You want it to still stay like super al dente or 쫄깃쫄깃. You want to time this right, especially with all of these other ingredients we're adding. It's about timing. When the noodles are almost cooked like that, you gotta lower it. And then we have some of the broth. We're gonna temper the egg yolk, just vigorously mix. Because if I add the yolk straight to that, it's just gonna curdle. So it's just adding a little bit of body, like thickness. We're gonna set that aside for a second. Okay. Remember the egg white, we're not wasting that. We're gonna add it and just like kind of mix it in there. When that comes to a simmer and the egg white is all set, we're gonna add this. 1 clove of garlic. The last minute hit of the garlic changes the flavor of the ramen. More Parmesan, lots and lots of parm. To finish,
What is
olive
this?
oil, butter,
Oh my gosh.
fresh basil. Once you go and do this, the butter will melt, the olive oil, the cheese, and this becomes the most amazing ramen you'll ever have.
Chef Esther's take on ramen? Tomato ramen. Oh my gosh. Perfectly cooked, al dente. Wow.
Tastes like pizza.
Really good.
It's honestly next level.
Dude, Chef Esther did it again. Thank you.
Easy enough. Anyone can do it at home.
If you guys are wondering what my favorite is, this is the one, Shin Ramen. Now I know these ramen recipes are making you guys hungry, but let me drop some food for thought for you real quick. If you're trying to rebuild or improve your credit, check out the Secure Chime video. If you're been checking it,
I'm gonna show you how Michelin chef makes this chapagetti very delicious. Chapagetti is my favorite instant noodle. I like to share with my kids and family. I just like it. This is our A5 Wagyu tenderloin. This is the first step. We're gonna cook this up. So just salt and pepper. We're gonna cook this up on the grill.
Oh. Wow, so these charcoals, you said you handpicked. You tested 10 different charcoals and
Yeah.
that's the best one.
That's the best one. That's the smokiness and the best flavor at the end. It lasts so long and the consistency. Look at that, like 5 seconds. We have beautiful.
Wow. What's your reason why you like your steak with chapagetti?
Jjajangmyeon and a steak is classic combination. So when I'm young, I eat a lot of chapagetti with the family. Like chapagetti and an instant noodle. That's how we usually start cooking in the kitchen. This is almost done. We just let it sit.
So Chef, you have 2 restaurants with Michelin star.
I
What's the
mean-
number one thing to get a Michelin star? Why are you so good?
We try to make it nice. I mean, all restaurant, that's what I'm trying to do. Serving nice food and serving nice hospitality. That's my goal. How to develop the service, how to develop the menu. So we always trying to do something better way.
All right, so we have chapagetti now. All right, so we got the noodles going in, the boiling water first.
Yes. You see the noodle here? Then there's a package. It's a meat and a carrot.
You're making a paste right now before you put it in the pot.
A little bit of hot water. So it releases all the flavor and aroma. We're gonna cooking the chapagetti. This is our beef fat. Now,
So what's the importance of frying it right now first?
so you can fry and then you caramelize it. You have a more flavor and then you can just add in.
Wow, look at that.
This is ready, and then we're gonna add some the garnish. I'm gonna add in this special sauce, which is egg yolk sauce. Gives you a nice creamy and a nice balance. So we
Wait,
cook
you
it
take
here.
a soft boiled egg?
Simmer 7 minutes. Then we only take the egg yolk. So this is the egg yolk. Like,
Oh, it's very jammy.
put this in. A pinch of sugar. This is a tuna extract, and this is apple vinegar. So it gives some like a nice acidity. Little more salt. So when you do this, they turn into nice texture. Now it has really good texture, kind of like aerate.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
look at that. It's like a mango sorbet.
So we have the truffles.
How much is this truffle cost right now?
This one costs like $50 to $60.
Dang, this is worth more than the chapagetti right here.
So we have a steak. This is A5 Wagyu tenderloin cut.
You're cubing it up?
Yeah. So
Wow.
like, then you're gonna put some drizzle with our egg yolk sauce, and then a little bit of chocolate. Wow. So this is chappagiri turned into our style of real jjajangmyeon with A5 wagyu and truffle and an egg yolk pudding sauce.
Thank you. Let's dig in. All this. That's crazy. There's so many layers of flavor in this. And the meat is so smoky, like you said. This is easily a 10 out of 10.
Thank you, Daniel.
Today we are going to make samnyeongshim and with liver kimchi. Yes. We use also apple juice, a little bit easier to capture little smaller pieces. Okay, now I'm gonna score my squid.
1日100杯ぐらいでなくなったら終了。
そうです。100杯で終わりって感じです。限定の時だけもうちょっと出すかなって感じですね。120杯ぐらいで。
None of the kebabs are overspiced. None of them give you this favorite. Cooking. Khara kitchen for nearly 30 years. Over 30 years. Over 30 years, yeah? What is it? कैसे एक रेस्टोरेंट जो 45 years से मेन्यू नहीं चेंज हुआ उसका, डेकोर नहीं चेंज हुआ, फिर भी यहाँ टेबल नहीं मिलता.
Because probably मैं कहते हैं कि this is the only restaurant in the world where the menu never changed. Yes. And some for the inception of the restaurant, that's 1978. We have never changed the menu. Neither we felt the need to change the menu. Okay. Because based on people like you who have been coming here, eating here, and they sometimes they don't even look at the menu. They are very well known to the restaurant and to the kitchen. They know what to order. And they start ordering. When we started, these are the sole dishes. These are the basic simple dishes which has the authenticate. Now I like this is a more malai kebab, the boneless chicken, breast and thigh piece. But after this you can add on like kesar. You become kesaria tikka. Before green chutney becomes chutney tikka. And that's what the product come here.
अभी तो Russian
low तो आएगी. Probably the cuisine of अभी the problem.
Celebrities. And this is the malai tikka. This is the mutton barra, tandoori chicken, which is not red in color.
Luke here with the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel, and welcome to the interior of Alaska. I'm going to be camping in the snow without a tent for the next 3 days. I'll be building survival shelters, sleeping under animal hides, making bushcraft projects next to the fire, and cooking amazing food. Well, we've had a really weird winter here in Alaska, and it's been cold, then hot, then cold again. But the good news is the snow's not too deep and the swamps are all frozen, so I can really get out and explore places I otherwise couldn't access. I got myself pretty wet. Looks like there's a little ditch or creek here, so I stopped to get out and walk it before I try to take the K-truck into it. And there's a booby trap right here. Look at that. It's just snow floating on water. Then I walked onto it and sunk into mud up to here. I think I'll just go around. Been driving around for about 2.5 hours, and I think it's about time to look for a place to camp. Yeah, there we go. Gonna look around for some dead trees. It's going to be pitch black by 4 p.m. today. I have about an hour and a half before sunset, and it's really hard to find dead trees in the dark. There's an invasive beetle called the Japanese spruce bark beetle. It's wiping out a lot of the spruce trees in this area. So a lot of the trees are sick or dead. In the summertime, this place is a massive forest fire hazard. So burning up the dead trees in the wintertime can actually be a real good thing. Seems like a lot of wood, but it's not. If you want to keep warm for 18 hours of darkness, plus have a shelter, it takes a lot. Sun's setting, I gotta bust out my lights. I use these bicycle lights that have a GoPro mount. I got this on a trip to Kyoto when Tommy was just little. Gotta get a fire going and dry my pants off. It's not a big deal while I'm moving around, but once I stop to eat dinner, it's gonna get real cold. Always gotta make sure to put your flint and steel away. It's so easy to get focused on the fire and then drop it in the snow and lose it. Everything's covered in snow. Everything's covered in ice and snow, so I put the firewood around the fire until it starts to catch. Then I put it out and stack it up next to the fire. Don't have enough limbs to cover it all the way to the top, but that'll make a good windbreak. All this wood covered in ice and snow, we gotta prop it up against the heat reflector and dry it out. Oh, just looked at my clock and it's 7:30. So just about 5 hours to cut down all these trees and build this shelter. I'm pretty proud of that. That's a lot of wood I cut. Shelter's obviously not as good as it could be, but it's good as it's gonna be tonight. I hang up my clothes and let them dry. My gloves are wet, boots are wet. These logs are frozen and covered in ice. Makes them really cold and it's gonna get me wet, so we gotta dry them. There you go, I brought some caribou hides to sleep on. I'm getting old, I need padding. Brought along a buffalo hide too as a blanket. Oh, whew, tired. Need to get some dinner made. Tell you what, I really like these heat reflectors. When you build a wall behind your fire, it absorbs the heat of the fire and then reflects it back towards you. But more importantly, it acts as a windbreak and keeps the wind from blowing the smoke in your face. It's really nice. All right, for dinner I've got moose fajitas. I prepped up all the meat and seasonings and vegetables and everything in this little package and froze it. Now I'm just gonna put it in a pot of boiling water to heat it back up. Not a bad meal when you don't have time to do fancy stuff. Got a moose fajita with a little bit of guacamole. Oh, I'm hungry. It's about 9 p.m. I haven't eaten since breakfast. Oh, that's good. All right, let's do the dishes. I have a little bit of firewood, but not enough to get me through the rest of the night. I need to go cut some more firewood. Oh, I'm gonna sit here and eat some chocolate covered almonds and dry my boots out. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, it's already 10 p.m. I gotta get to bed here soon. Oh. Oh, if I go to bed with wet socks, my feet are gonna be so cold. And if I don't dry my boots out, they'll freeze in the morning and I won't be able to get them on because they'll just be like as solid as a rock. So I've got to go and dry out my boots, dry out my pants, dry out my socks. Whew. Look at the steam coming off there. Oh. Oh. All right, it's time to cuddle up with my buffalo hide, go to sleep. Probably have to stoke the fire every 3-4 hours, but that's pretty normal. All right, guys, I'll see you in the morning. Hey, good morning. Oh, this fire's been keeping this place really warm. I keep forgetting how cold it is, and then the fire will die down. I'll be like, dang, it's really cold out. As long as the fire's roaring, this place holds the heat pretty well. All right, I think it's time to get up, try to make some breakfast. Oh. Gonna rub some butter on this warm tortilla and put cinnamon sugar on it. That's good. If you ever had cinnamon toast or a sopapilla, it kind of tastes like that. Got some steel cut Irish oatmeal here. This is the good stuff. A little butter, brown sugar, and raisins. It's about 9:30 in the morning and you can start to see a little bit of light out. Sun's gonna rise in about 45 minutes. Oh, well that was good. I gotta do the dishes now. It's about 10 o'clock and looks like the sun's up. Need to get to work here. Alrighty. This thatching only does a marginal job of keeping the wind out, but once you get a little bit of snow on top of it, then it's absolutely airtight. The trick is that you got to make it thick enough and far enough away from the fire that when you've got a nice big roaring fire in here, you don't have drips of water from melting snow. Hopefully we got it right. Well, that's not too shabby. That's a proper wall. I think the next thing I want to do is improve my bed. It was a little bit narrow last night. I kept trying to roll off. And I wouldn't mind having that footrest a bit bigger too. I dry out this log before I put it in my bed. I piled up a bunch of logs over there as a bit of a windbreak to keep cold air from going underneath my bed. Now they got the shelter built, I don't think it's really necessary, so I'm going to use that for my firewood tonight. Shelter's feeling nice and tidy. The bed's feeling better. I got more of a platform. Got some firewood drying. I think it's time to eat some food. A friend of mine gave me these hot dogs. I think they're made out of caribou. Excited to try them out. Oh, smell good. That's a good hot dog. I think I worked up a 2 hot dog appetite. But I want to do a little project. I want to build a cooking griddle. This is a 22 gauge weldable steel. That's not very even. It's an ugly freehand oval right there. I got this little stump anvil right here. You don't need anything fancy like this, a rock will do. Just put a little lip on the edge of it, knocked off all the sharp bits. Now it's really stiff and rigid, and your food won't spill off the edge. Got a little bit of steel rod here. Heat that up in the fire. There you go. All right,